GG No Rate, we back. Y'all thought we was gone. we can't leave. We can't leave the internet. It's where we live.
Mm-hmm.
So
I wish I could quit you, internet. I wish I could quit you.
We're back, and tonight we're doing something a little different, but a little the same. A little bit of the old, a little bit of the new, but mostly the old, but with the new. You understand? We're going to start... I know. We're going to start the new WotC module, but hold up. This is like a placeholder campaign that we can just run whenever, because my thought, as Daniel, who's DMing this, is that I want to run my homebrew stuff that's not Alabama, that's not 5e, but, you know, I don't want to be rushed for time. I got other things to do, so while I'm prepping that, I can just have this on the back burner, and it takes no effort for me to run this, and hardly any prep.
Yeah, and we also get to sample what WotC's doing and keep our fingers on the pulse of the community. Or something.
I'm triggered at that word of community. That'll be negative 50 XP to start with. So that's what we're doing. And John, you missed it last time when we were playing Call of Cthulhu. And we didn't record it because...
Sorry, internet. That was a big oversight. Call of Cthulhu was so fun. We had a great time.
Yeah, we're probably going to play it again.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll record it that time.
Yeah, we should.
I have a mouthful of olives. Sorry.
All right, so we've got an intimate group tonight. It's just me and Tim and John and Jim. I've printed out a big, huge poster map of the hex crawl for the island. I'm going to make some changes to the setup of the module, which I will discuss now. Have not previously discussed it, but now I will. The whole big thing about Tomb of Annihilation, which, if you haven't connected the dots, is like a remake of Tomb of Horrors, but expanded. So the Tomb of Horrors is just an infamous death trap dungeon that we've kind of run part of before. Not
that actually was a tournament dungeon.
Yes, that actually was. Okay. Unlike T1, which I thought was...
Which was for us.
Fake news. It's a remake of that, and it sets it in a larger adventure. So within a hex crawl, right? So at the end of this, you're going to go through a Tomb of Horrors. It'll be hard.
Do you feel like it adds a lot to the adventure to have a hex crawl around it?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
I guess so. There is an optional setting on this called Meat Grinder Mode. But do you know what it is? You just make death saves at DC 15.
What?
That's it?
That's it.
Why? No.
That's it. That's literally it.
You're saying that's the only change?
That is the only change. Meat Grinder. Meat Grinder Mode.
25% more likely to die.
But not really, because that's distributed over 3 possible checks. So, yeah,
Excellent.
We're going to run with that on, of course. But nice people don't have to make death saves at all.
Okay.
I mean, if you're playing right.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Even if we're winning?
If you're winning.
Oh, yeah.
If you're getting them W's. Which we're going to do. So the whole setup for Tomb of Annihilation is that there's this island called Chult. Yes,
Can you
sir.
do it in flavor text instead?
No.
Oh.
I mean, when I get to the flavor text, I'll do the flavor text.
Please.
Of course. But the whole setup is that there's this jungle island called Chult, which we are setting in Alabama, our long-running campaign, as Dolphin Island, which is an island that's much smaller than Chult, to the south off the coast of Alabama. So when we say Dolphin Island, it's Chult. And that's the name of the city as well. The big problem and why you're sent here is that, okay, this is the first world problems, the 1%er big issue that's going on in this module. It's that people who have already had raised dead cast on them are now dying.
Oh, come on.
And then they won't be raised again. Hashtag first world problems. That's it. That is the entire reason.
Well, I guess they are the people to help, though, because they are the ones with the money.
That's true.
So...
But the thing is, there is... let's see if I can find an explanation of it, actually, here.
Sounds like an opportunity to me.
Yeah, it's called the Death Curse. And here's the deal.
Leo.
Well, there's this thing called the Soulmonger. Soulmonger. Or maybe we're just going to call it the Long Gut. And what it's doing is it is continually eating away the HP max of people who have been rezzed.
Oh.
So they're withering away and dying. And that's the clock on the campaign. And then it means that if you die in the campaign, you die in real life. I mean, you can't be rezzed.
Oh, okay.
Not that. So that's the situation here. So you can't be rezzed to life while Tomb of Annihilation is active in your campaign. But since there is no raised dead in Alabama,
Wait, what?
yeah.
What about resurrection or any
Same
kind of
thing.
resurrection spells?
Anything that brings you back.
So what are you going to do instead?
Well, so what I thought about doing instead is saying that what's happening is instead that certain people have come to believe that this soulmonger device or entity on Dolphin Island is consuming souls and preventing them from entering whatever afterlife they are bound for. So not everyone in the world thinks this is real. Yes.
Why don't you just make this the event that removed that spell from the Alabama?
Hey.
Because then if you guys win, it's back in.
No,
Which
it's just gone
is-
forever. It's gone.
So what's...
We can end the curse part of it, but we can never bring back the resurrection part.
So is this like a prequel to the Alabama campaign then?
I guess it could be.
Oh, snap.
Well,
We
no
go with
one's
Star
used it.
Wars.
No one's used it right now up to this
Episode
point,
1.
so it could be current. It doesn't have to be prequel.
Episode 1.
Oh, that's true. Like, it has officially been unavailable, but you guys haven't tried it.
No.
I like prequel better.
Do you like prequel better? What about you, Tim?
I am undecided.
Of course.
I like current event, man. It changes the whole world right now. We're watching it change and mold.
Okay, we'll just go with it then. But if...
But we know the conclusion of it. I mean, we're not going to have the spell.
yeah, you're not going to have the spell either
Yeah.
way. Although people think you do. There's a little bit of metagame. People think that if you deal with this soulmonger thing, then Raised Dead will be back.
Yeah.
But it won't be.
It won't be.
It won't be.
Because it's a prequel.
Nope.
Let's stop degenerating.
Yes.
But someone has been raised at some point. So the spell exists, right?
Apparently.
It used to.
Apparently.
Back in the day.
Back in the
Now
day.
it's gone.
Last week. I'm just trying to form a coherent narrative, guys.
Do you want the flavor text now? You want to go ahead and start this thing?
Flavor.
Can you read it backwards?
Yes. The text that appears in a box like this is meant to be read aloud or paraphrased for the players.
It doesn't say that.
When your characters first arrive at a location or under specific circumstance as described in the text.
It doesn't actually say that, does it?
Yeah, it's in the flavor text box. The flavor text instructions are in the flavor text box.
Huh.
We're working on multiple levels here.
We're supposed to read that part to us?
No.
Oh.
A little confusing. All right, so here's the deal. Everyone who is suffering from this will lose 1 HP max per day, and it can't be recovered. So that's the deal. And
Ever.
Can you repeat that again?
it's not going to be relevant for you
Okay.
because you don't have Raised Dead cast on you,
Okay.
and you won't during this campaign because it's not available.
Okay.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I feel
You
like
are
that nerfs
in-
my character.
You are in Mobile. Oh, what?
Can I have dark vision instead?
No, you can't have dark vision.
Damn it.
What? You think we're in Faerun right now? Think we're in Greyhawk? We're in Alabama, son.
Faerun crossover.
For the past several days, the talk of the streets and taverns in Mobile has all been about the so-called death curse, a wasting disease afflicting everyone who's ever been raised from the dead, which is like 20 people, maybe. Victims grow thinner and weaker each day, slowly but steadily sliding toward the death they once denied. When they finally succumb, they can't be raised, and neither can anyone else, regardless of whether they've ever received that miracle in the past. Temples and scholars of divine magic are at a loss to explain a curse that has affected the entire region, and possibly the entire world.
So I think
Something's
instead
going
that
on.
they have just discovered that you can raise dead things, and that they've been doing that for a little bit.
Perfect.
And it's because they have the Tomb of Annihilation there, they can do it at all. But then it starts taking it back.
Maybe so.
Something else has taken, maybe nested in the tomb.
You have been
Spoilers.
invited,
Right.
you gents,
Yeah.
to the home of Sandra Sylvia. I am
No.
Alabamaizing these names on the fly.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So Sandy.
Sandy, yep. A retired adventurer and merchant. Okay.
There's a lot of those.
I hate that. A uniformed attendant leads you up the grand staircase to the 3rd floor. He's dressed like Colonel Sanders. And in fact, he is Colonel Sanders.
Excellent.
He is exactly like Colonel Sanders.
Then ushers you into a wood-paneled room
You don't need help, boy.
with a fireplace, comfortable chairs, and a heavy table bearing goblets and bottles of wine. Sip and slurp.
Big gulps.
The darkly paneled walls are hung with ye maps and sea charts. Racks, shelves, cabinets hold hundreds more rolled up mats and charts. A person is seated in an overstuffed chair near the fire. You can't discern a gender triggered because only the... Oh, Tim, that's your monster.
My monster is ready. It is well seasoned. Hey, Google. End timer.
All right. For how long?
No, stop.
Forever.
Stop everything. Abort.
Sorry. How long?
No.
Forever.
We're unofficially
I'm not sure how long your timer should run. Just say, for instance, 2 minutes.
0 minutes.
Never mind.
0 minutes.
Oh, 1
Zero.
minute.
No,
Sure, 1 second, and here you go.
1 second.
Hey, Google. Stop.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
I hope we
funny.
got that.
That's
Now that we're recording my Google fiasco, can I try my new Stringify thing that I just did?
What's your new stringer fight? Yeah, go ahead.
So I use the IFTTT to trigger a Stringify thing, which gets more complex. So let's try. Hey Google, let's get weird.
Okay, let's get weird.
D&D lights.
Oh, I made some D&D.
Maybe I'll change those. Those don't look good. I'll change those to more red.
Okay, real tight. It worked.
Now we don't look so washed out.
This is
No, yeah. So
You
the
like the
camera,
fight?
we won't
So
look
much
so
better.
washed out on the camera.
You like this, John?
Like
Yes.
right tan.
I hate that other light. Stresses me out.
Really?
This
Okay.
feels more relaxing. I feel
Some-
Oh,
relaxed.
time to take our shirts off and turn the cameras on.
Does it mean I have to put my pants back
John, I
on?
didn't mean to really do it.
Well, I've got my nipple quoted now. All nippled out.
2 out of
Hey, does my
2.
body look as good as Kylo
Check.
Ren's?
It needs more width.
You need some girth.
Oh, I'm thinking the wrong direction, I guess.
Okay, wait. Let's find a good. Gentlemen, let's find a good one here.
Red. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the Savannah sunset.
Savannah Sunset. All right. Savannah, Georgia. There we go. Thank you, Tim.
Mama meat grinder.
Death saving throw. 25.
Oh, they're just different colors.
Only
Yeah.
the person's head emerges under a heavy blanket draped over the chair.
What?
And there's somebody sitting in a chair by the fire.
They're bodiless?
No, it's like we're behind, and then they have a chair, and they're not facing us, and we can only see like the top of their head, and they're facing the fire.
Yeah, sure. It's from
Oh, that's completely different.
the back. Yeah.
Oh, I had a head float out from behind some blankets.
Disembodied head.
I was like, nope.
Out of here.
Nope.
A person's head emerges from under a heavy blanket draped over the chair. And an who wrote the flavor text? We need to add them right now. A heavy blanket draped over the chair and an embroidered hood and silver mask conceal the wearer's face.
Dun dun dun.
Even the person's dry, raspy voice provides no clue. Help yourselves to wine and seat yourselves, friends. I hope I may call you that.
We're not friends.
That's what Sandy says.
Reminds me of Pickle Pete.
All right, so here you go. You ready?
Don't drop that
Bumperum,
hey. Don't drop that
pickle me,
don't drop that
bumperum,
hey. Don't drop that
bumperum.
Yes.
Verdi.
We're not going to role play this whole thing because that would be tedious. Let's get to the start. So here's the deal. She was an adventurer long ago. Blah blah. Death curse. I got it. Ah! Oh no! The clerics are stymied.
You said
It doesn't say that.
They're stymied by what is happening. That's what it says. So my contacts in the Blind Boys of Alabama, not the Harpers. You kidding me?
Oh.
No. Have learned that the cause of the death curse is a necromantic artifact called the Soulmonger, aka the Lung. According to their sources, the Soulmonger is somewhere in Dolphin Island. Dolphin Island is a peninsula ringed with mountains. Not a peninsula, an island. Ringed with mountains and choked with rainforests. Enormous reptiles. Huge.
Huge.
You would not believe the size of these reptiles. Believe me, there's no problem there. Savage goblins and an army of undead prowl its jungles and ruins. Mapping the place has been nigh impossible, and nothing is known about the region's current geography beyond a few miles from the coast. Working from dozens of sea charts, logbooks, and explorers' journals, I have assembled everything known about the current state of Chult. Excuse me. That's its old name. Dolphin Island.
She sneezed, choked, and I'm
Yes.
bless you.
Onto one map. I'll provide it for you if you undertake my mission. When you're ready to depart, I will deport us all to Port... Oh, that's the old name again. To Dolphin Island, the city. The only major city in Dolphin Island. I've been there several times before, so there's little chance of mishap. Once there, I'll stay with a friend named Wakanga Otamu.
Oh.
Nope.
Also known as the Black Panther. Isn't that like the name of his island? Or he's one of 7 merchant princes who rule the city.
Okay.
All right. There we go. She's promising you each a rare or uncommon magic item delivered upon successful completion of her quest. Which was, again, to get rid of the Soulmonger thing.
Why would I want an uncommon, which is just a filthy blue, when I could take a rare, which is like yellow? I mean, it's gonna have at least 4 magical random properties.
Fine,
as opposed to
I'll
uncommon,
forward you.
which is gonna have 2 random
Fine.
uncommon properties.
Fine. I'll forward you 50 gold each.
So you start with 50 gold.
Wait,
I
that's it?
can't buy a rare. Oh no, I get 40, 50 gold, and I can.
You get 50 gold, and then when you complete the mission, you get some magic boy stuff.
Okay, I want a rare. I don't want an uncommon.
I don't know what these words mean. Is this some kind of weird nerd game?
No, it's just some words you just used.
Is it a weird nerd game?
All right, so there you go. That's the introduction and
Show
cut.
me the gold.
And cut.
Super exciting introduction.
You guys,
Got a lot of suspense.
listen.
I'm
Montage.
gonna be honest. I did not catch half of that. What are we supposed to be doing?
Get the Soulmonger. Stop it.
Find this. What is this Soulmonger?
It's a device, a necromantic device.
What's
It's
it look
causing
like?
this death curse.
Do we know what it looks like?
Nope.
Do we know who made it?
Nope.
Do we have any leads?
Nope. Roll Tide.
Why are we going?
She says,
That's a good point. You're not the only ones. We've got like a whole posse going over there. All kinds of levels. 7, 9, 12, 115 as far as I know.
That's way past the cap. There's no way.
Well, that was a bit of hyperbole, but you get the point.
all right, and montage of signing contracts, shaking hands.
I can't actually write. I just put my
Yeah.
handprint.
And
Good.
she says,
Let's go!
and teleport. Yep. And here we go.
We find ourselves in a city.
You do find yourselves in a city, and I believe I can give you some flavor text. A pause.
A few moments later.
That's teleportation sounds.
Oh.
That was my Foley work. You appear in a tropical city under the blazing sun. It's
Blazing
420. The familiar sounds of a harbor, creaking ropes, slapping waves, heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones.
They're slapping and clapping, but they ain't using their hands.
Mingle with the voices shouting and cursing. Oh, get out! Not in my Christian D&D server. In an unfamiliar language filled with clicks, racist, inhalations, and sing-songy words that make it sound almost mute. This is actually kind of
Kind of racist. I just jumped into real racist.
What on earth?
The aroma of unfamiliar spices and tropical fruit mixes with the wharfside smells of fish, tar, and canvas. Beyond all that, Dolphin Island is an explosion of color. There's such a vibrant culture. Buildings are painted in bright shades of blue, green, orange, and salmon pink, or their walls are adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers or is draped in leafy flowering vines. Minstrels in bright clothing adorned with feathers and shells perform on street corners. Multicolored pennants and sun awnings flutter atop the city walls. A crowd of children, dressed in feathered hats and capes, races past you, squealing in delighted terror. That's what delighted terror sounds like, right?
Excellent.
How colorful.
As a street performer, costumed as a big-toothed lizard,
Takes it.
stomps and roars behind them.
A whooping and a hollering. A whomping and a whooping.
The whole city seems to be scrambling up a tree.
Oh, yeah, there goes.
Bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing. But not on my Christian D&D server. You will find in front of you, gentlemen, the city map. Oh, look at the one-pager. There you go. Of Dolphin Island. So I didn't have time to actually label the numbered icons, so I'll just have to tell you what they are when you get to them.
Okay, where do we come in?
So, I don't know. It doesn't tell me that.
It sounds like we're probably somewhere in the market port area.
I was
would
gonna
imagine.
say in that little in the part where you go into the sea. Up there.
Up here. This is the harbor.
Okay, we came in here, and this is... Okay, so this is part of the market, so right here-ish. What's 15?
We're coming at 8.
Okay, let's say this.
What's 15? Tell me this. What's 15 and 16?
Oh, baby, you're too far ahead of me.
Oh,
I'm going to say you come in at area 18.
16 is 31.
Okay. We got teleported, though, right?
Yes,
That
I'm
makes
just going to
sense.
say you do that.
Be right there in the middle of the market.
This is the Red Bazaar.
How bizarre, how bizarre.
Sandy says, I'm going to talk to Wakanga. Bye. And I'm going to stay here until you're done. Okay, thanks, bye. And she does. She goes away. So you're in the middle of the bazaar. You can see dinosaurs as beasts of burden hauling carts. There's people racing through the streets on them bad boys. Flowers, plants growing everywhere. It's just restating what we got in the flavor text. And then you will notice that the minstrels are cat people.
Oh. Khajiit?
Like all of them? All of them are cat people?
I try to steal a dinosaur.
A lot of them. Stop it, John.
Nope. No.
John is our resident 13-year-old.
No. There isn't tour.
Tabaxi is the name of them.
They're Khajiit.
Khajiit as wares, if you have coin.
Let's just do
Khajiit.
that. Let's just call them Khajiit.
The tabaxi.
Wait,
And they're
do
dressed-
you say Khajiit or Khajiit?
Khajiit.
Khajiit.
No.
Nope. Nope. Immediately.
Kaji.
Let's shut that down right now.
I say Khajiit.
I think it's Khajiit.
I think Khajiit is acceptable, but I think I tend to go Khajiit.
So
It's
this
probably
is
cat.
from the Elder Scrolls series of video games, if you guys don't know what a Khajiit is.
You don't know.
Oh, I never played that.
If
I
you
don't
don't know what a Khajiit is,
Then get outta
you're
here.
probably
Just
not
come
listening
on.
to the right podcast.
Yeah,
That's
you're not the
true.
right kind of nerd.
So here we go.
Just go get.
Get away.
You can go now wherever you want.
So they're brightly
I have
colored.
too many options. I
cat-
don't know what to do.
So they wear clothes, but they're cats.
They don't. They wear clothes just for
That is
ornamentation.
Are they
Remember?
adorable?
They are
Right
adorable.
here, right here.
And you can
Closest number
Google
to my
Tabaxi if you want,
20?
but be
What?
prepared.
Okay, let's go 22.
I would have no idea how to spell that. I'm.
Tab, AXI.
They look like tabby cats.
Like
Is that-
tabby. See, like tabby cat.
Oh.
Do you see? It's like tabby cat.
Is this real life?
No, it's fantasy.
Hey, what is... Okay, so 18 is the Red Bazaar.
Yeah,
That's where
I'll
we
read.
are.
I'll read you about it. You ready?
Oh, wait. Hey, we should write these down.
What on earth? Is it what?
You have a nice, beautiful little book there. You can make notations. You can make your own version of the map.
What a
Can,
lovely.
can we just retcon that and make them humans?
Nope.
Nope, they're Khajiit.
They are cat people now.
Khajiit as wares, if you have coin.
18 is the Red Bazaar.
And as you guys are looking around thinking, wonder why it's called the Red Bazaar.
Blood falls down from everywhere.
You can see huge slabs of dinosaur meat sold here,
Oh.
and tons of buckets of blood that stain the rain-washed gutters. Maybe that's why.
How much is a bucket of blood?
How big a bucket?
Probably 5 copper.
In case we need a bucket of blood for something. I'll keep
You
this
think
in
it always
mind.
comes in
Taking note.
Whoa. There's still plenty of meat on that bone. Throw it in a pot, add some broth, a potato. Baby, you got a stew going.
So by the way, we're going back. I repented. So no longer does $1 equal 1 gold.
Yep.
It's equaling a silver again.
Okay.
So I'm not changing anything about the rules. I'm just changing how you think about how much those coins are worth. So $2 a day is still what the poor, because it works out better, I think. Nobody cares about that. Stop it,
No,
Daniel.
literally,
Don't
I
nobody
don't
care.
even think anything about that.
I know,
Yeah.
no one thinks about it except me, so forget about it.
Yep. Done.
So you're looking around, and here's the kind of stuff you see. Thank you, WotC. Locally produced meat.
Oh gosh.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Vegetables, tropical fruit. I don't know what TEJ is.
Teague.
Tej.
I'm going to look that up and see if I can find out. Is it here?
Teague.
Nope, it's not even here. It's not in my
What's
weird
Tej?
flora and fauna appendix.
Nope,
so
that didn't work either.
who knows
No,
what it is?
Not Tesh.
TEJ?
Maybe
Yeah.
it's a real thing.
Oh, it's a mead or honey wine that is brewed and consumed in Ethiopia and Eritrea.
There you go.
Oh, okay then. Honey
Where's
wine.
Eritrea?
It's in Africa.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's a lie. It's a fake.
It's near Ethiopia, I think.
It is flavored with, maybe, with powdered leaves and twigs of gesho, a hops-like bittering agent.
Roll Tide. Light tropical clothing, insect repellent, rain catchers, and other household goods. So you've got perishable items and everyday necessities here in the bazaar. There are 2 inns that you can see. The Thundering Lizard, which looks to be a rougher clientele. That's
Does it have a number on here or not?
No, it would be an 18.
Okay.
A bed there costs 5 silver a night.
It's called the Thundering Lizard.
Yep.
Thundering Lizard, 5 silver rooms.
Raucous. That's the party inn.
Straight old rock.
And then there's
Seems like our kind of place.
Yep.
Party place. Put in parentheses. PP. Party place.
And there's
Let's all get naked. Okay.
and then there's
Oh,
Kaya.
the barbarian's already
I
naked.
forgot the name of these inns.
I mean, that loincloth.
You wanna tell me?
That's a poorly sized loincloth. It's poorly sized.
The Thundering Lizard. John, that's the first one. And then Kaya's House of Repose is quieter, but the bed there costs 1 gold a night.
Nope.
Wilderness guides are known to frequent both establishments.
Okay.
So let me tell you, they have a things to do section. And in this section, here are the 4 things. So you can do whatever you want, but if you want to just get on to some special thing, then you can do that.
Yes.
Buying a special item, dinosaur racing, either racing or betting on, finding a guide, and gathering information.
Dinosaur racing mini game.
Okay, I'll buy it. Let's go bet on some dinosaur racing.
Well, okay, got hired to do this. Well, dinosaur racing it is.
Fail. Might as well.
That can wait. We have no leads. Might as well just.
I have never seen a dinosaur race.
So whose character is it that proposes this plan?
Wait. So you are a cleric. You are a
Druid.
You probably don't want to go. You're going to be like, they're mistreating these animals.
Maybe they aren't.
Is this like on the Canto Bight?
Maybe
Star
dinosaurs
Wars?
don't count.
What kind of druid? What kind of druid are you?
They're not
You're
real
not a
animals.
mammal.
Hey! Are you the good kind of druid, or are you the?
I'm a circle.
Crappy kind of
I'm a circle of the shepherd.
Don't know what that is. John's like, I have no
That's
idea
made
what
up.
this
I don't know what that is. either.
I love mammals and only mammals.
You can't shepherd reptiles. You crazy?
You ever seen him? You ever seen a reptile shepherd?
All right, so he's totally
The
fine
answer's no,
with
by the
dinosaur
way.
racing.
All right.
All right, so who's proposing the dinosaur race
Well,
watching?
Beric McGuff,
All right, we doing it?
the unexplainably Scottish half-orc barbarian.
Hey, listen, as long as it's not a Scottish dwarf, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I know.
Look at you
All right.
just overturning expectations.
Okay,
Boom, on its head.
you're from the Highlands of Sand Mountain, Alabama.
There you go. Sand Mountain.
That's a real place, guys. It's
It
in the
is.
northeast of Alabama.
That's us.
All right, so you're proposing it, and so you're a half Tim, you're
Half-orc.
half orc barbarian. What's your new subclass thing?
Oh, well, I don't have one yet because I'm not level 3.
Well, what will it be?
What was it? Ancient Defender or something?
Ancients.
But it's one
Defender
of
of the
those.
Ancients. I don't know.
But it's one of those that don't
It's
come into play until 3.
Yeah, it's the
Ancients.
tanky,
Okay.
the tanky tank barb,
Tinky tank.
It's ancestor worship.
something like that.
Okay, that's fine. So here's how it works. Dinosaur racing. You guys ready for dinosaur racing?
I'm ready
That-
for some procedures.
Roll some dice. You win or lose. Done. Flip
So
a coin.
where does
Is
the
that good
dinosaur racing happen? I don't know.
I'm sure there's a number on here. Let's see. Oh wait.
Look, something looks like a track.
Yeah.
One eternity later.
So, if you're gonna list 4 activities for us to do, why is dinosaur racing one of those 4 activities?
I do not know.
I could think of others to put ahead of that. I don't know, but
I did not make these decisions.
okay. Roll die.
I'm a
I feel
bureaucrat.
like this is pod racing.
Now this is pod racing.